We're getting a closer look at the police investigation into the Harvest Homecoming shooting during the accused shooter's trial.
And we want to remind you, cameras are not allowed into the courtroom, so we can't show you video inside. But WDRB's Raina Katko sat in the courtroom all day and says it took nearly 2 hours for Isaiah Page's name to come up in his own murder trial. Raina?
They picked up where they left off early this morning with that first witness. The lead detective, Phil Kaiser, continued setting the scene the night of October 12th, 2024. It's a complex case with the names of about a dozen key people being thrown around. Many have already been arrested or sentenced in connection to this incident, including Joshua Smith and Isaiah Smith. The Floyd County prosecutor argues the alleged shooter, Isaiah Page, worked with several people. Friday, we learned Page wasn't even on New Albany Police's radar until several weeks after this shooting. The grandmother of Isaiah Smith, who I mentioned earlier, was the first to name Page in this case. Kaiser says that was on October 30th of 2024. A few weeks later, on November 15th, investigators got a warrant to search Page's dorm. That's where Kaiser says police found a black backpack and a mask. Witnesses had told investigators the shooting suspect wore all black, had a ski mask, and pulled a gun out of a black backpack. On November 18th, police got an arrest warrant for Page for felony murder. The prosecution argues this shooting involved several people from 3 rival groups. The defense argues many of those people, including Joshua Smith, went to Harvest Homecoming with the intent to, quote, confront their ops. Page's lead counsel, Dustin White, asked Detective Kaiser if any of those people knew his client. Kaiser says they didn't. White then argued self-defense and that some of the witnesses who, again, have now been convicted may be minimizing their involvement to police to get lesser charges. He argues that Page may have been a scapegoat. We still have several witnesses to hear from as this trial unfolds over the course of the next few weeks. Raina Katko, WDRB News.